Ladies and gentlemen, um, Tyreek Hill is in trouble again with the law. Breaking news as of yesterday, Tyreek Hill got into a domestic argument with his wife and almost threw their newborn baby, off the balcony. As WPOG Channel 10 on Miami reported, and they have an exclusive video, but I'm going to read to you the article. I will post the video above my right hand shoulder. When you see the video, when you see this video on YouTube, you will see the video of what WPOG reported yesterday on April 9th, 2025. This happened in Sunny Isles Beach at their house. Miami Dolphins wide receiver Tyreek Hill was involved in another domestic dispute with his wife at his high-rise condominium in Sunny Isles Beach on Monday, according to an incident report obtained by Local 10 News on Wednesday. Officers with Sunny Isles Beach Police Department responded just before 2 p.m. to the 1800 block of Collins Avenue following a report of an assault in progress. When they arrived, police said they spoke with Hill and his wife, Katina Hill, and her mother, Alicia Vaccaro. Vaccaro told officers she had been living with the couple since last November, shortly after the birth of her granddaughter. She described Hill, 31, as very aggressive, impulsive, and said she feared for her daughter's safety, the report stated. Authorities said Vaccaro called police after claiming that she witnessed Tyreek Hill throw a laptop on the floor. Video obtained exclusively by Local 10 News on Wednesday shows Tyreek Hill holding his 5-month-old daughter while walking on the 35th floor balcony of his residence, then looking over the edge during a reported argument with his wife. Katina Hill told police that she and Tyreek Hill had been arguing more frequently and stated that whenever she gives her opinion on anything they discuss, he becomes angry and throws objects around, the report stated. She said the two had been attending couples therapy, but it was not working out. During the most recent argument, police said she told Tyreek Hill that he wasn't involved enough with their child. She then said Tyreek Hill became irate without malice, grabbed the baby, and began walking with her. They wrote. Katina Hill also stated that she is in the process of filing for divorce. According to police, county records showed she filed for divorce 1 day later. Authorities said Tyreek Hill told officers he had just returned from training and was discussing therapy with his wife when the argument escalated. Police said he admitted to grabbing the baby, saying, "I have the same rights as a father as her as a mother, and I can take my baby whenever I want." Although both Hill and his wife stated the argument never turned physical, officers said they observed a bruise on Katina Hill's upper chest. She told them it may have happened unintentionally when Hill took the baby from her, according to the report. Officers noted the child appeared to be in good health. Katina Hill declined to provide a written statement to police. They said Tyreek Hill left the condo around 2:40 p.m. in the presence of officers and no arrests were made. Police issued a case card to Katina Hill, who they said remained at the residence with her mother and child. Monday's incident is the latest of string off-the-field issues for the Dolphins star that date back to last year. In February of 2024, social media influencer Sophia Hall filed a lawsuit in Broward County Court accusing Tyreek Hill of fracturing her right leg after shoving her during a football drill at his Southwest Ranch mansion last summer. Hall claims Tyreek Hill forcefully and purposely pushed her during the incident. Hill was also cited in September 2024 following an altercation with Miami-Dade police during a Week 1 of the NFL regular season, but the traffic citations were later dismissed when the charting officers failed to appear in court. The Dolphins responded to the allegations in a statement and released to Local 10 on Wednesday. On Monday, we were informed that police were called at Tyreek Hill's home. After conversations with Tyreek Hill and members of his family, the police departed the residence without further incident, and case was closed. We have since been in communication with Tyreek and the NFL and will have no further comments on the matter. Guys, Tyreek Hill seems to be a prima donna, but is this a case that he may already be suffering from CTE? Leave me your comments down below what you think, if it's a case of CTE or if it's a case of, is he a prima donna? In my opinion, the Dolphins should get rid of Tyreek Hill and should end the Tyreek Hill experiment. Yes, he's a great player on the field, but he's had issues off the field since he got to Miami. And I think this could be a distraction if he stays around for the 2025 season. But for those that may be making the case like I am that they should get rid of Tyreek Hill, let me go to Spot Track and let you know what the damage would be if he would get traded or cut by the Miami Dolphins. In 2025, if he gets traded or cut by the Miami Dolphins, you're looking at a cap hit of basically $28 million. That's 9.92% towards the cap. The dead cap hit would be $57 million. If you get rid of him in 2026 by trade or cut, you'd be looking at a cap hit of $52 million. That's 16.9% of a cap towards the cap, and the dead cap hit would be roughly $16 million. And then, of course, 2027 has a void year. So, if the Dolphins can trade him, I would suggest to take the cap hit. But can they afford the cap hit? That's the question. Again, leave me your thoughts down below what the Dolphins should do. Is this a case of CTE, or is this a case of him just being a straight up pain in the ass, prima donna, and an abusive husband? Leave me your thoughts down below, and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.